So I watched. I watched the Transformers 1 trailer where we see Optimus Prime before he could transform into a truck with a trailer of its own. Yes, sir. From what I can tell, this is going to be a story about the beginning of Professor Xavier and Magneto's friendship before they opposed one another to a point where it led to a war that ravaged an entire civilization, hence the one derivative in X-Men First Class. Wait, did I just talk about Charles Xavier, Eric Lensher, X-Men and First Class? Sorry, that's my bad. Wrong franchise. Just transforming the visuals.
I want to help build a better world. Like you said, we can do so much more.
We have everything else to be the better man.
We already are.
Ah, there we go.
But before, we were enemies. We were like brothers.
What I meant was Optimus Prime, Megatron, Transformers, and the derivative of First in one. Apart from the animation appearing quite sublime, its rather polished design is also extremely fitting to the type of characters that are being portrayed in this film, as the animation looks appropriately and particularly sharp-edged and robotic, which lends a sense of realism or much appreciated realistic dimension to the feature, which is particularly awesome as Transformers 1 somewhat and to whatever extent falls within the current live-action franchise of Transformers. Something I also believe the director may have confirmed. For me personally, that matters because though I like certain types of animation, I prefer live action to animation. So if animation can pull off appearing like live action while being animation, well, that for me makes Transformers 1 the best of two. No three ways about it, for your information. Now can I get a high five?
Buddy. I think the saying goes, no two ways about it. Because a three-way, well, that's a whole lot of different.
Anyway, the story looks as though it may be interesting, as well as strong enough to make the movie more than just explosions and pretty visuals. Like, along the lines of Bumblebee perhaps, making the movie not only entertaining, but also engrossing. One just hopes though that the trailer didn't show too much, especially since the movie seems to only be an hour and a half. And with the $1 billion club being as unpredictable as ever, all inside out and whatnot, judging from this trailer, if the stars in and around space, cyberspace, and Cybertron align, Transformers 1 could hit number 1 at the box office long enough to transform millions into 1 billion. Like the number of stars that may need to align for that to happen. And speaking of stars, Transformers 1 certainly has more than just one heavy hitter, with Chris Hemsworth lending his groundbreaking deep vocals to Optimus, and Scarlett Johansson, who I believe at some point was the highest paid actress in Hollywood, also joining the party. From Avengers to Transformers, transforming themselves from being seen as just Avengers, pun intended I suppose. These are two stars fans might just also show up to the party for, even though
like there are no movie stars anymore. Like Anthony Mackie isn't a movie star. The Falcon is a movie star.
But at least
people will go see movies just because they said it's gonna be number one.
And to be fair, Transformers is being called one. Yes sir. But what did you think of the trailer? Do you think it was good? Do you think the movie will be good? And will it join the $1 billion club? Since I'm not Professor X.
What do you know about me?
Everything.
Think out loud in the comments. I'd love to know your thoughts.
I don't think so.
Transform and roll out!
Thanks for watching. Now like, share, subscribe, and hit notifications. And please feel free to think out loud in the comment section. You handsome, pretty thinkers.